Over an aerial view of a stone monument on a hill overlooking the city and tall campus buildings, text reads, University of Dundee, School of Life Sciences. Computers and Biological Research. A montage shows scientists working at computers and discussing research.
There are no test tubes or chemicals, other than coffee, in the Computational Biology Research Laboratory. This is known as a dry laboratory, or dry lab.
Multiple large computer systems, featuring removable drawers and wire bundles contained within large black or grey housing units.
Hidden away is our real laboratory, the large computer systems, located in data centres on which all our work is carried out.
A scientist removes a drawer from one of the computer systems.
We access these centres from a laptop or desktop computer connected to a high-speed network. Our research covers multiple scales of life.
A mind map appears. Text in the center, the scales of life. Further text around the outside reads, whole organism, organs, tissues, cells, parts of the cells.
From the whole organism, down to organs, to tissues, to cells, to the parts of the cell. You may wonder why we need computers in biological research.
A graph titled Data Growth in Biology. The x-axis, titled Years, shows years from 2008 to 2022. The y-axis, titled Hard Drive Space Required, reads, Gigabyte, Terabyte 1 PC hard disk, Petabyte 1000 PC hard disk. The data points are positively correlated, in that, as the years advance, so too does the hard drive space required.
Over the last 25 years, biology has gone through a data revolution. This has been driven by technologies that allow vast amounts of information to be gathered about biological systems at all scales.
In a dry lab room, scientists discuss data. A diagram appears. It is headed, Analyze, Predict and Experiment. It features a computer screen with text reading Analyze. An arrow points to a simple graph with text reading, Predict. Another arrow then points to an icon of a person with text reading, Experiment. A final arrow points from Experiment back to Analyze.
Computers and computational biologists help with managing and making sense of these data. The work of a computational biologist creates a circle of activity between the dry and wet labs. The scientists who are computational biologists apply and develop novel methods to analyze the data created by scientists in the wet lab.
In the lab room, the scientists work at computers and a whiteboard. Elsewhere, more scientists work using a variety of computer programs.
They can then make predictive models that can improve understanding of biology, some of which can be tested in the wet lab. Some of the novel methods developed in Dundee have become tools called software that tens of thousands of scientists worldwide use in their biological and biomedical research.
A scientist inspects a complex string of computer code. Another scientist uses a program which features a colorful, rotating 3D model. A student uses the program.
To develop this software, many computational biologists become experts in writing computer code. One example is JALView. This software allows scientists to compare gene and protein sequences to make predictions and beautiful images. It is so easy to use that many secondary schools use JALView in teaching about molecular biology, molecular structures, and evolution.
Scientists use another computer program to inspect and upload microscopic images.
Images are one kind of complicated data that is often obtained by microscopes and are very important in biology. The open microscopy environment, whose development is coordinated at Dundee, allows scientists to store, manipulate, and compare terabytes of image data easily.
Images of different cells from under a microscope. In a dry lab room, 3 scientists discuss a moving, 3D modeled image, displayed on a screen. One of the scientists writes on a whiteboard.
Some experiments are impossible to do in the wet lab, so we can use computers to create simulations instead. This simulation of a coronavirus shows a common activity of a virus, punching holes to create a channel to steal a cell's natural calcium stores. They need calcium to replicate. These simulations help us to develop medicines that can stop this calcium flow. This makes it impossible for the virus to replicate and protects the life of the cell. At scales of cells and tissues, we use computational biophysics.
In a dry lab room, two more scientists converse, as one draws diagrams and equations on a whiteboard.
For example, we can model how cells control their shape.
A colorful, animated visualization features two panels, both showing the same group of cells moving, but each using different colors to indicate different measurements.
This clip shows how cells change and move as an embryo develops. As a tissue pools, the cells respond and start to move.
In a dry lab room, a scientist studies a number of datasets displayed on a laptop. A final montage shows scientists working with computers around the lab.
We use advanced techniques from computing in our work, such as machine learning, which focuses on the use of data and algorithms to imitate the way that humans learn. As you can see, computational biology is central to modern research in biology and is one of the most exciting interdisciplinary research areas to work in today.
Over a white background, a black letter W appears over text to form the Welcome logo. Text below reads, supported by the Wellcome Institutional Strategic Support Fund awarded to University of Dundee. A blue and white crest appears beside blue text to form the University of Dundee logo.